Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Colorado Rockies going up against the New York Mets. Today we get to see the hottest bat in the league. He's been cranking home runs, Chris.
Yeah, going yard is hard enough, but he's doing it game after game. Just incredible. This guy's swinging like he's got a cheat code.
Pitch coming your way next. Just about to get underway, and today's starting pitcher, Kodai Senga. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it. Everything came together for him. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's the left fielder, Nolan Jones. And that one is inside. Runner on the go. This one in the air. Vientos makes the catch. One down.
Batting third
Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. Down to the 8th spot, a guy that's trying to get back on track at the plate, Thairo Estrada.
Yeah, Boog, he just hasn't been himself at all lately. I mean, it's hard to know if it's mechanical, if it's mental. It's just a struggle all the way around. It's something that everybody goes through. I think the key is you've got to stick to the process. You've got to focus on every pitch and don't worry about the result. Take it one pitch at a time, one at bat at a time.
Ryan McMahon, the next to hit, takes ball one. Senga throws to first, and he's back in safely. Next pitch is outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and that was not close. There's a strike, and now 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
First baseman, Michael Toglia.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Here's Michael Toglia. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runners are at the corners, one away. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-1.
In the dirt, but kept close. Well done behind the dish. Next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Ezekiel Tovar, the next to hit. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Doyle at third. McMahon on at first with 2 down. Fastball for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And that's outside. And that's ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball. Up and in, and it's 3-2. Owen Miller in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 on, 2 outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at Citi Field. And on the mound today, Austin Gomber. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Francisco Lindor, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. The lefty fires. And now 2-0. And there's a strike.
2-1.
That one is absolutely belted. In one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Juan Soto now hitting a ton of homers this year. Second most in the National League. And ball 1 to the right fielder.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
On the ground right side, Estrada whips it to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. One of the more high-powered lineups in the game right now. It's built to do damage, and they got some hitters that can punish the baseball, Chris.
It's so fun to watch these players take their at-bats. I mean, they're so disciplined, don't give not just at-bats away, but really pitches away. Very aggressive, competitive in the zone, and when they connect, there's usually some loud noise to it, so we'll keep our ears open today.
Pete Alonso, batting with 1 down, takes the strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolute.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And now it's Mark Vientos. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Base knock right field. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
That is fifth catcher, Francisco
At the plate,
Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe 2.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Inside. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2
Hitter's
strikes.
got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit. No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Here's Starling Marte. 3 for 7 in the series so far. Close,
No,
but
that missed.
called
That's
a
a
ball.
ball.
And that's ball 1.
1-0.
Way high.
Ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage
2 balls,
in
no
this count
strikes.
with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Alonso, the lead runner at second. Vientos at first. 2 out of the inning. Oh, he doesn't
Ball.
get the call. And that's ball 3.
3-0.
Tyrone Taylor waiting to hit for the Mets. Two on, 2 outs. And that'll load the bases.
Ball 4. Runner, take your base.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of his zone.
So up next, Tyrone Taylor. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Two outs, bases are full. That one
That's
missed.
a ball.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Makes the grab, and that ends the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. New inning getting started. Here's Colorado's DH, Owen Miller.
Owen Miller.
Senga back to work. Right through there for a strike. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
And a swing and a miss there. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
The 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Really good battle right there. That final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Now it's the right fielder. 2 for 6 so far in the series. In there, and it's 0-1. One out, bases empty. Hard hit left side. On to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Thairo Estrada.
Thairo Estrada to the plate. That one misses. Ball 1. And another ball. Swings through that one for strike 1.
2-1.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Rockies are down quietly. They trail here 1-0.
Who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me. Yeah, I'ma take a pic for them all to see. Catch me on the scene, looking super clean. Tonight we
Bottom half of inning number 2. Ronnie Mauricio now.
Ronnie Mauricio.
That clips the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that one is lifted in the air. Brings it in. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting 9th, center fielder.
And now it's Jose Siri. Singing, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. There's the strike.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately, you either have it or you don't.
Fair ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
So the batting order turns over. And next for the Mets, Francisco Lindor. Swings through that.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. The shortstop takes the ball. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. This to third. Lindor retired.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan Soto.
Here's Juan Soto. Rolled out to second in his first at bat.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. First pitch just misses. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And misses inside. The 2-1. Popped up. Estrada. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Mets strand 1. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Swinging a ground ball. Toss to Alonso. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder Brenton Doyle.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Brenton Doyle. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. One down, base is empty. Strike 2.
0-2.
Fastball is outside.
1-2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Nolan Jones digs in now. He's 0 for 1. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Jones, in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. Here comes the 0-1. And that's down and away. And a sweeper misses for a ball. 2 outs, base is empty. That misses the zone. And now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Man at first, Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Started to swing, held up. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. They take the force out. That ends the frame. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and one left on. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mets 1 and the Rockies nothing. Back here in Queens, here's Pete Alonso.
First baseman, Pete Alonso.
On the ground to third. McMahon fires over to first. One up, one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Mark.
Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Mark Vientos. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Misses off the plate. Ball 1. And another ball. Check swing went around. And it's 2-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
All over that one right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. His first at bat was a strikeout. To the left side, but it is well foul. And the 0-1. And that one fouled off. In the dirt. Stays alive. Vientos leads off first with one away. The next pitch misses. Now 2-2. And that's outside. 3-2 now. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Take your base.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
First and second, one out. So now here's the Mets DH, Starling Marte. He reached out a walk his first time. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So they're all loaded up. Taylor getting ready to hit. Flied to right his first time. That one's in there, 0-1. Bases loaded, one away here in the last half of the third. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. He's got it. Runners tag up from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they take a 2-run lead.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
So 2 down now, and here is Ronnie Mauricio. Fly to left his first time. Lifted in the air, right field. And that is the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. On to inning number 4. It's the Mets 2 and the Rockies nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Michael Tolley.
And a foul ball. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Next pitch is downstairs. Swinging a foul straight back. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
And it remains 2-2. Up the middle. On the run, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So digging in, Ezekiel Tovar. Struck out swinging his first time. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. The Rockies trailing by 2, top half of inning number 4. To the right side. Mauricio with the throw to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Miller in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. And that misses. Ball. And the count now 2-0.
He hasn't wanted to challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
To third, Vientos. The throw to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Nothing doing here this half. And midway in the 4th, it's the Mets 2 and the Rockies nothing. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
What it do, what it do, what it do. I was starving at the bottom, needed food. Make a move, make a move, make a move. Make a move, make a move, make a move. Make a move, make a move, make a move. Make it move, make it move.
Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
0-1.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. And 1 and 2.
Inside, ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Full count.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Jones puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco.
So the lineup flips over. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 1 for 2. In for a strike. And it's 0-1. Bases empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. One down, base is empty. That one ripped. Doyle racing over to make the catch.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Soto stands in now and watches strike one.
It's 0-1.
The 0-1. Now a pop-up on the infield. Tolia sizes this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. So they make short work of them there. We played 4. It's the Mets 2 and the Rockies nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters are performed up to this point.
If you find someone that disagrees, please tell me. Nothing ever changed but the money, yeah, I'm still me. But I think they forgot what I've accomplished. Went from up and coming to stunting, my flow's polished. Every time I touch the mic, I leave people astonished.
Senga back to work. That's a little
bit
bit low. Fought off foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. That's off the inside corner, and the count is even 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Good eye right there.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now
that could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Tyro Estrada digging in for the Rockies. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Late swing fouled off. Senga winds and deals. So now 1-2.
1-2.
Next offering is outside. Goes down looking.
Now batting.
Jacob Stallings now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Pitch is in there. That's strike one.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Runner on the move. Pitch misses.
That's out.
The throw. Tag. And he's out.
Wow, what an incredible throw right there. And he might not have had time to get to his feet and catch that runner. That's an incredible display of arm strength.
Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
The 1-2. Right through there, got it. Picks up strikeout number 7. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, Pete Alonso. And that's
that
off
missed. That's a ball.
The inside edge. And that is ball 1. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Jimmy Herget getting ready to go. Lawrence getting loose as well. Next offering is in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
1 and 2's the count.
Missed with a changeup, and the count is 2-2. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. He sends it out of here, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. And just like that, his home run streak is up to 6.
Well, he's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. He just can't miss every time he swings. That's an incredible job of letting that breaking ball get deep, trusting your hands, and driving it out the other way. That's how you practice it in the cage. Incredible when you can translate it into the ball game.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Austin Gomber out of the game, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Justin Lawrence.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. He's 2 for 2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Way back there. Get out of town. That one felt good. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 4-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Now a chance for Francisco Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Last half of inning number 5. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3 went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Marte in the box again, takes a strike. Swings through the sweeper. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. First pitch, and he just misses. And another ball. Here's a 2-0. That was the sweeper, but it missed. That's ball four. Tried another sweeper, but couldn't find his zone.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Mauricio
That's
in the
the ball.
box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
1 ball, no strikes.
Taylor leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
2-0's the count.
And that's in for a strike. Two outs. And that's
Ball.
off the inside edge. 3-1. Lawrence throws over,
No, he's
but
safe.
it's wide of the bag and gets away. Throw pulls him off the
he's
bag
safe.
and he's safe.
Boog, you got to move your feet, as footwork is so important on those pickoff throws over to first, and can be a little easy to get twisted up and throw across your body, and he didn't have much of a lead over there at all, so I doubt he was trying to do anything more than just keep him honest, which makes that error hurt even more.
And a 3-1 on the way. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
You get a walk, and you get a
Now
walk.
batting.
Everyone
Center
gets a
fielder,
walk, Boog.
Jose Siri.
First and second, 2 outs. Jose Siri up now for the Mets. Foul ball there. Way outside, and it gets away. And the runners will move up.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
Two aboard, 2 outs. Not close
2-2.
with that one, and that's ball 2.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And that's
Ball
outside.
count.
Francisco Lindor up next for the Mets. Second and third, 2 down. And they're all loaded
That's ball
up.
4. Runner take your base.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Lindor in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a
No
called
balls,
strike.
1 strike.
Here comes the 0-1. Ah, that got
You
him.
hit him.
And that's going to force in a run. And now it's Juan Soto. 0 for 3 in this one. And there's a foul ball. Bases loaded, 2 down. Right side, hard hit. Tolia takes it to the bag. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And the lead is now 5-0. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Brenton Doyle. Right through there for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Yeah.
And strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Next for Colorado, Nolan Jones. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
0-1.
Popped up. Alonso hauls it in for the out. 2 away now.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
There's Ryan McMahon now. And first offering is fouled off. McMahon, 30 years old now, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year.
Nope. Ball. 1-1.
Into the outfield, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Michael Toglia digging in for the Rockies. 0 for 2 in this one. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
And he pumps it a strike. McMahon off of first with 2 away. And that's downstairs and outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Mets 5 and the Rockies nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jake Bird.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And first offering is fouled off. And ball 1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Activity in the bullpen. Jimmy Herget getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Vodnik also throwing. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the first out.
Now batting,
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now batting, catcher Francisco.
And now the catcher comes up to him.
Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball could be 2. 1 at second. And it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Mets 5 and the Rockies nothing.
Softly, cause you're like the gas tank of a Mr. Softies in the winter. They ain't feeling you. See, every time you see me, I got something new.
And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. So in now for Colorado is Zeke. Ryan Stanek gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Check swing, called strike.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. That one lifted to left. Taylor ranging after it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter Owen Miller.
Next is the designated hitter, Owen Miller. That's off the mark,
ball.
and that's ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. On the ground to the left, and it stays fair.
Now batting, right fielder Yankiel
And now the right
Hernandez.
fielder. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And it's fouled away. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And there's a ball.
2-2.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Miller over at first with 1 away. That missed by a lot. Full count now.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Three-two. Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Estrada in the box now. No balls and a strike. That's out to center field. Siri in position. And that is that. The Rockies strand one. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back here at Citi Field. And the batter now, Starling Marte.
Starling Marte.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2-0. And that one in the air center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One down.
Up next for the Mets, left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Tyrone Taylor. And that drops in for a strike.
There it was.
No balls, one strike.
Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
On the ground to short. Throws to first in time.
Now batting, second baseman.
And now Ronnie Mauricio. Out to short, Tovar. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. And the Mets go down 1-2-3 as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. We're at the top of the 8th. Now here is Jacob Stallings. New arm out of the bullpen, Jose Butto.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. Finds its way through, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Man at first, nobody out. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
There's the swing and a miss.
1-1.
And that one just missed off the outside edge. Right through there for a strike. Stallings aboard here at first with nobody out. Outside low. Full count now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
First and second, no outs. Nolan Jones digging in for the Rockies. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. First and second here, no outs. Hit on the ground might be 2. Mauricio to second, and it's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
Third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
And a foul ball. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the 0-2. That one just misses. Runner at third.
1-2.
2 away. To the right side, Mauricio sends it to first, and that'll do it. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Mets 5 and the Rockies nothing. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now here is Jose Siri. Bird back to work. That one's in there. And it's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Way out front for strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Next one misses, and it's 1-2. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
And the slider just misses. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Now batting.
Here's Francisco Lindor.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Soto stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a ball line to center. Hauls it in to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Mets, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Back here in Queens, and now the first baseman, Michael Toglia. And first offering is fouled off. Buto goes 6'1", 200 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Fastball for a strike at 95. And down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Tovar batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
0-1.
And the sweeper is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And the slider just misses. Swings and misses. Now only 1 out remaining.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's Colorado's DH, Owen Miller. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
Just
No,
missed.
that's out.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Ground ball, left side. On to first. Ball game. And the Mets use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Start of a new month is a great chance to hit the reset button. Whether you're coming in hot or cold, getting that win today is a great feeling to continue through the rest of the month.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor. You oh, hear me, your haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, I give me cakers. The movers and fakers get around and get the papers. While my shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you them potential papers. I'm from back in the day with was wearing papers. And they'll call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, professional on you on your stoop. With body shots, take your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock, the body.
But I don't want the same.